Hot mic.
Yo, yeah,
No
hot mics.
paperwork, baby. We right back like that.
Right back
Sorry,
like
we been
that.
gone for a minute, but we back like that.
New
Sit with
spot.
BFD, Bo Biz, Insane in this mother
Yeah.
jumper.
New spot, new sign, new table,
Yeah.
same friends.
ESPN.
Like
ESPN
this
table.
motherfucker.
So we decided to get the ESPN's table because we were tired of looking at each other across the table. So we had to
There you
upgrade
go.
real quick. But yeah, we back on it.
Yeah.
We back like that. Half deal, what's up? He said it's about time.
Oh, he was waiting on us?
Yeah.
What's up, Half Dead?
Our bad, man. It's probably one of their faults. You
The
know.
dude 916 said, "What's poppin', homies? Much love and respect. What's good with you?"
What's up with it?
Yeah.
man. Bo Biz, what's going on with you, man?
Music, man.
Oh.
I'm on the way with everyone. You know, we riding this thing.
You know we got the Heifers and Honchos coming up.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of mixing it right now, so it's gonna be dope.
That's gonna be dope.
Bo Biz, you got a song on there, a solo that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Fats, I got one with Fats on there. It's hard.
Solo, yeah, it is hard, but the solo one, I ain't gonna lie, I never.
I ain't heard of shit. It's
I,
not,
I like ours better than the solo one for some reason. Yeah.
why? Because they're the ones that solo?
Nah, I don't know.
He's self-critical. It's probably dope.
Yeah, it's kind of, you know, I don't know. I just got in the mood with that one because you gave me the beat. I was like, damn, I really could just talk on this, you know?
Yeah, but I like that. I like the solo one.
I like the end of it too.
Yeah.
I think it's because you like you feel like you know Bo after that one, huh?
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
I
of
feel
shit.
like you know.
Man, the cut's a long time.
I know
you
you
know?
have.
Yeah.
I know you have. It's one thing to be so talented and have to be behind the scenes in order to facilitate everybody else's issue. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to step out in the spotlight and just kind of flex a little muscle, bro. And you definitely did that. I can't wait for everybody to hear that.
Yeah,
Hold on, man. I can't hear your mic.
Hello.
There you go.
All right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
fail.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, you know, we just getting back in the swing of things, man.
Yeah.
We ain't
It's
did
been
a
a couple
lot.
of weeks, man. We had a hiccup in our issue. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
we moved into another studio, and we're not going to get too deep into it, but man, it definitely was a wake up call for all of us, especially me. You know what I'm saying? And
Shit, both of us.
yeah, you got to kind of
But hey, man,
Yeah.
you know, we just elevated.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So we in a brand new spot, new location. We got new equipment. You know what I mean? New. We just got to get some new chairs though, because we got to get hired.
Yeah, we got to get higher chairs,
Yeah, it's
Switch it up a little bit.
but those are coming for sure.
Hell yeah.
The
But-
Who's slapping that fat Norteño though?
Oh yeah.
hard.
Fat Norteño, man.
And then
That
the
was,
one with Lazy too.
Yeah.
Came back to back, man.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. I had a bride tell me, she goes, "Did you see a BFD that fat Northern?" I was like, "You know I did." He seems so like having fun, like a different side of him. Like, yeah, and then but motherfuckers is doing the dance.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure what they call the
Yeah.
dance, but they
All
were
them
doing
niggas-
it.
no, it was on
Okay.
TikTok too. There's other people doing it.
they call it the
Yeah.
Fat Norteño.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Look at the
Crazy.
Truffle Shuffle back with the
Yeah.
Goonies and shit.
That's what we gotta do.
Feel
It's like a
me?
trouble show.
Someone got to do a TikTok like viral TikTok dance contest thing, so where whoever does the best fucking Fat Norteño dance.
Yeah, and we'll
Hell
give
yeah.
you something or something.
Someone just got to kick it off.
Hell,
Yeah,
you
for
should
sure.
kick it off, Bo.
Hey, sacrifice, man. Might have to do
Hey,
it.
it's all for the team though.
Yeah.
You know?
But man, another thing that came up, dude, since we've been gone was this SAC Unity 2.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
Sac
yeah.
Union really came out dope, man.
Yeah.
And we were recording that song, Northsider.
Yeah.
Did the film in the
Mad
Northsider.
Dogs, yeah,
Mad
Northsider,
Dogs,
yeah.
Man, that was a great event. Everybody came out. There was
Family
Right.
friendly.
there had to be
Damn
there
near
had to
twice
have
the
been
size.
Yeah.
200
Was
people
it?
there.
This last year?
Yeah,
Huh.
it was really fucking dope.
Over 200 people.
Yeah.
All the lowriders came through. It was
It was like
man,
240 people.
Yeah.
That stuff for the kids.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
jumper for the kids. The kids were
Jumper,
there.
jumpers, food.
Yeah.
Not one fight.
Not nothing.
Not
Good.
not as much
All
as
the
an
kids got
argument.
bubbles and
Yeah,
Oh, that's what Italy supposed to look
Yeah.
like.
That's- yeah.
Shit.
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really dope to see that in Sacramento. Sacramento kind of notorious for really turning up,
Yeah.
and and man, it was dope, and it went off without a hitch, and it was positivity, and there was groups of people there with each other that nobody thought would be able to just chill. You know what I'm saying? And it's lovely. I love that shit.
Breaking barriers.
Yeah,
huh?
man. And the thing about it, man, was it was all carnalismo, man. And it was a lot of people out there, like Rico Too Smooth showed up. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You were there. Fucking Mad Dog was there. Bob, it was
Everybody got
Amy
it.
from Soul for the Souls podcast was there.
Yeah.
Gata Mas Friedman was there.
Yeah.
Like there was a whole bunch of different people from different areas and shit. Diablo from 707 was there.
Yeah.
Blanco
fucking
stepped out.
Blanco,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro,
Blanco the
Blanco,
Bully.
Yeah.
Like it was good. It wasn't just Sacramento. It was everywhere.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like I think what you guys are doing here in Sacramento is spreading. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? The love,
Oh,
the
yeah.
unity, it's spreading, and I think we're gonna see a lot more functions like that going across all of Northern California, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
It is
Salute.
dope, Yeah.
Salute to you guys and Mad Dog. You know, all your hard work, Bo, all your hard work, Fats, and especially salutes to Mad Dog. And man, you guys are doing it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But shout out to all Sacramento, man, because all Sacramento doing it.
Yeah.
You know
And
what I mean?
everybody else who pulled up too, man.
Yeah, we
It's
do.
love.
Hell yeah. There
Appreciate
was so many
everybody,
people
yeah.
that pulled up. Man, I had a great time.
Yeah.
Man.
So, but the one y'all two just dropped. But y'all go.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
with
yeah.
Chango. Yeah, we dropped a song with Chango. Yeah.
You don't know the streets
Yeah.
like we do.
Yeah.
I like that one too, man. All this,
Yeah.
everything been going crazy. All the music's doing good. Everybody's streams are up, so you know we on the right way. We on
Bro.
What's Jacket for Life doing?
What just happened tonight,
the
though?
game.
Yeah.
What just happened tonight?
Yeah, they play my song at Hard Rock. Man, that was kind of dope.
Yeah,
Played
at the
replay
UFC
with-
fights.
Yeah, at the fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
At Hard Rock Casino, man. That's kind of dope. Yeah.
Kind of crazy. Yeah.
Makes you like, man, I should have been there. Huh?
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
Justin Cornell, man. I hope he won it. I didn't even see the outcome of that fight, but shout out Justin Cornell.
Hell yeah, man. That was dope, dude, to have somebody come out to your song and shit.
Yeah,
Man.
Yeah, that shit like the ultimate, like, hats off. Like, you know.
Yeah.
He didn't think he was gonna go up. I bet when he started rapping, like he knew he was gonna
Yeah.
do something, but he's up, man. It's a
Yeah.
beautiful
it's
thing,
kinda
bro. You've been
dope.
working
I
hard.
You
definitely
may not
don't.
lost that fight. Whoever.
No, he probably didn't.
Yeah.
But it's cool. You don't fit the prototype. You know what I'm saying? But you can still do something with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of dope. Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
man. Spelling your shit.
Man, what about the new set though? Look at the.
Hate
Yeah.
it. Swear it's neon. I'm like,
Oh yeah, no. So we upgraded the sign, man. Got a little neon shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Got the lights set up. I like that shit.
Mhm.
You know, fucking. We still got the old sign, but man, this one kind of gives it a little more, different kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's a little
I mean?
cooler in the room too, you
Yeah.
know, than the other one.
yeah.
We-
Sometimes back there.
Now you know why? Because the air conditioning was out, so the heater would be on in the summer and the air would be on in the winter.
Yeah.
And no matter how many times we called to have that fixed,
Yeah.
they didn't want to fix it.
Yeah,
I was like,
right.
but here we can control that shit.
Yeah.
Here
it's
it's
good.
cool in here. Ain't it?
Hell yeah.
Especially
Being
if
petty,
the
but that's a
coming
big
up.
ass deal.
Right.
Because especially when you're in the summer, dude, and it's fucking 90 degrees outside and 110 inside. Like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah. They used to do that to us in High Desert. They used to do that shit to us in High Desert.
Yeah.
We gonna have like a week of 110 outside too.
Have to said Bo Biz, Insane,
acclimate.
BFD, and Jay King. Good to see y'all back, man. Good to see y'all too.
Word up.
For sure.
Appreciate
Angel
it.
said, "What's good, everyone?" Dude 916 said, "I've been working 10 to 12 hours a night, 6 days a week lately, trying to grab some property."
Oh yeah.
Dope.
That's right.
Half-Dead said, "BFD, what's up with some new collabs with YP36? Homeboy's underrated.
Yeah.
Those tracks you did with them were dope."
I know. Yeah. No. Pups. He actually got an album coming out too, on NOR. You know what I'm saying? Man, I can't wait to hear that shit. Yeah, he's dope as fuck for real.
Yeah, shout out
And,
to
and
him.
one thing about him too, I just talked to him today too. You know he's a good artist, bro.
Oh, he's a painter.
You're a painter. You see that?
Yeah.
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 Man, he showed me. I was like, "What?" It was so dope. And he had got an interview too. I think by like Sack something
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
about it.
The news about you paint a bunch of murals over where he's at.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
dope. He
Yep.
showed me like a Ninja Turtle one. It's dope,
Put
bro.
him in here. Let him pay something.
Yeah. For real. He goes
Oh, yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that'd be dope. Let's see. Lil Milo from Red Rag Entertainment says, "Set looks, feed 'em at home, boys. Keep shining, brothers. I send mine.
Yeah. Appreciate you,
$10
homeboy,
back,
for
man.
real.
Appreciate it." Let's see. Dude said, "You already know, homie. Trying to make some generational wealth for the future, for sure."
Yeah.
Angel said,
Yeah.
"SJ." The Hook Mob, what's good with it? He said, "What's good, fellas? I send mine."
So what?
And NorCal Mex for Trump just shot up the flame.
There you go. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He
Yeah.
said NorCal Mex for Trump. That's his tag on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, NorCal Mexicans for Trump, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about what's going on with Trump right now. Like
Yeah,
the
I just
whole
thought he
shit.
was gonna
No,
give
ain't
us
no
our
motherfucking
overtime
fan.
money. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? He hasn't did that yet. Remember he said no tax on
Yeah,
overtime?
I thought he was gonna.
Oh
say
no,
did
it got the no tax on tips died because of the Democrats. They
Right.
On the overtime right now, we
They shut it down.
still getting taxed 40%.
Right.
Yep.
Like that's fucking crazy. That's
Yeah, if
damn
you
near
make
half.
100, you only get 60, bro.
Yep.
So you might.
So it's
you might
not
as
worth
well-
doing
Yeah, you
it,
might as
yeah.
well make your regular hours because that's regular pay.
We
You're
been
like
on that
getting
shit for
10% more
Yeah.
than regular pay. Well, 5% more than
like
regular pay.
6 to 7 hours overtime get you paid. 10, 12, 14 get you robbed.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
real. So
Yeah, there's
like
a
that.
fine line on where you can go. I
Absolutely.
think like
You
anything
can't
over
already
90
close,
hours
you know
in
what
2
I'm saying?
weeks, I
Like,
think if you
a
get
lot of
more.
red tape in our state. A lot of-
Angel said y'all watching the boxing match tomorrow night.
probably.
Canelo, probably.
Good
I went to. I was too late on the one today though. It was an upset. I heard though. Ryan
Oh, yeah.
Garcia,
Yeah,
yeah.
he
yeah.
got boo bap.
He did he? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
I went.
Yeah.
Boo bap.
Oh,
But he
Yeah.
talking all that shit.
Man, I don't know what to think about Ryan Garcia. Man, he's a little extra, but he can
Slinging,
fight. That fool can fight.
slinging all that shit in the hood and got no snaps on the petrol. The Menace Society shit.
who's Canelo fighting?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about the boxing match, but I do know that we're about to have an interview with Gabe Flores, who's a boxer out of Stockton. And
Oh,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
And,
Okay.
he's about to have a fight coming up at Chicken Ranch.
Coming out to another BFD son.
That'd be dope.
Man, I'll send it to him. Like, you might want to come out of this one.
Let's see what.
But I'm gonna,
It depends on if old boy won. If
Okay.
Justin won, I'm gonna be like, Justin won to this song.
right.
Keep it
Hey
going.
man, hey, we give songs out to all fighters.
Right.
You want to
Oh,
walk
yeah.
out to any of these songs, man?
Yep.
Let us know. Tap in.
That's right.
Bro, what? Let's see. Half Day said, bro, what do you think of what John Diesel was saying about the homeboys in the rap game?
What did he say?
You didn't watch it?
I watched the first part of it.
Yeah.
What was the overall?
The overall gist of it was he was saying that homeboys keep ourselves in the box and we need to expand. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No, but he's like.
the same. This is the same.
Oh, you watched
thing.
it?
I watched it, yeah.
Okay.
And he's like you guys got all the swag, you guys got all the everything. He's like he's basically trying to like game people up really too, because he's like, oh, you guys need to branch out, go mess with some brothers out of state here or there. You know what I mean? It's like
Everybody thinks they got the formula, but he ain't did it. Who's done it? You know what I'm saying? And then you know who has stayed true to themselves, homie, and been successful? Acito,
Yeah,
Big Tone,
yeah.
right? All these dudes are successful. We've got the template. Everybody's
But I
like,
think what he was talking about was
yeah.
mainstream.
They just everybody look at it like we ain't going to Rolling Loud, so we ain't making it.
right.
You know what I mean? So that's what.
But here's the thing, right? To success is you know it's determined by the individual, right? Because it's how much you spend and how much you make. So if you put $20 on something and you make 100, that's you made a successful profit, right? You're successful.
That's right.
So as long as you're making money, right? It all varies per individual, right?
Yeah.
If a motherfucker take care of his family, pay his bills, then that's successful,
Yeah.
right? Now you want to be over the top and make millions? Yeah, nobody's making millions.
Yeah.
His argument was that the Southerners can do it because they reach out to other people. And what about
Proximity, right?
Yeah, and he was saying, well, you know, the homeboys fuck with the brothers. How come we're not doing a bunch of shit with the brothers, right? But the thing is, the brothers in the Bay ain't even on.
No,
Right?
No, yeah.
Like and there was an argument about how you know, the Hater World said that they were blackballed. The Sudanos were blackballed because of the brothers, right,
Yeah.
in LA. And that's why they haven't made it. But I don't think that's true.
You mean like we were saying we were blackballed?
I don't
by
think
them.
motherfucker
Right.
hates
By-
somebody
by-
to make
Right,
it.
but we were crying about it. Right.
Right.
We were the ones crying about it, but they're not crying about it. You know what I'm saying?
No. But the
But-
same thing though, right? Because
If you
it's
look at
hard.
the numbers, look, somebody just did a post. I think Full Community just did a post about, and it put side by side the top Latino artists, top Black artists, right? And the top Latino artist is man, I forget his name. I don't listen to dude, but
Mexican OT?
nope. It's a Spanish artist.
Oh,
He's from
okay.
Mexico.
I don't know.
But he's not like, he doesn't do corridos or nothing. He
He's a
does.
Spanish artist.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
Peso Pluma,
Oh, okay.
right? It was like 40 billion, right? 40 billion streams, right?
Damn.
Right.
That's a lot of goddamn streams.
Right. And it was like 40.8 billion.
Right.
And the top black was 40.2 billion. So there are, right? There are, and we're talking about hip hop,
Right.
right? So there are Raza doing better than blacks,
Right.
right? So nobody's blackballing them.
Regardless, I just
Right.
think the comment probably came
Well,
from like, we such a melting pot in Northern California. Why ain't we playing?
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's all. The whole argument. I guess he was talking to Gotos, and
Uh-huh.
Gotos was saying
Oh, of
like,
course. Right.
if you were to go to Toes, you can actually do some. If they were to go to him, but I mean,
Well, who's done it from toes and
Right.
shit?
Exactly. So that was my whole point. So I mean, you got all these people talking about who's doing it. So you got, let's just say, Lefty Gunplay, right? Okay, he paid to play. He got Solis, who's putting money. He's paying
Right.
motherfuckers, right? That's how they're getting the shit. That's how they're getting on. They're but over here we don't have access to people like that, right?
Yeah.
They have places like the American Music Awards. They have after parties for shit. They have like galas. They have fucking All-Star Weekend,
Yeah.
shit like that, right? We don't have that shit
Yeah.
up here, right? We do network with the brothers out here,
Yeah.
right? We do. My brother Black Rhino, that's my brother. Rest in peace. But I mean, I was with him all the time. We've networked with a bunch of them. But the brothers out here in the Bay Area are not doing big. What do you got? You got E40.
Regardless,
You got Too Short, but they're not even as big as any artist from LA.
But that doesn't even have that don't have to be like part of it to even play. I think that maybe the question was, why ain't everybody playing anyway up here? Because all of us know each other, get along
Yeah,
like that,
yeah, we
be in
fuck
hip
with
hop
'em.
like that. So, good question. I don't know why neither. I be trying to put motherfuckers together, like I don't know. All right,
But motherfuckers do go together. You did
Yeah.
a song with fucking
Mac
Mac Mall.
Yeah.
You know what I
ain't
mean?
saying the
So
shit don't happen. I'm just
Oh.
saying, like shit. I get it. I get the question.
Yeah.
right. But I think that question is it's one-sided, right? It's a one-sided question, and it's made to make the answer be like, oh, only Norteños put themselves in a box. Only Northern Hispanics, and so is it because we're so militant? Is it because we're a certain way? Well, yeah, we don't fuck with just everybody,
Right.
And we're gonna be that. And so what? You know what I mean? If that's what it is, that's what it's gonna be. If because homies don't want to work with child molesters and homies don't want to work with snitches and shit. If that's what it's gotta be, if we gotta be fucking 6ix9ine, if we gotta crash out and do dope like Lefty Butt Play, if we gotta do that shit, then we don't want it.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
We're happy. We're happy doing what the
Yeah.
fuck we're doing. And if like you got motherfuckers like Acito, like you said,
Yeah.
Big Tone, you got fucking
GB.
GB, Rico,
yeah.
you know what I
Those are
mean?
millions
Like,
of streams. Right
Yeah,
there.
you got millions of streams right there.
They're doing fine.
And they're doing it right,
Yeah.
but it's a process, right? And
Yeah.
everybody's learning the game as it goes on, as they
Yeah.
go on, as they grow. So it's gonna be there. You know what I mean? But as long as you're making a profit, what fucking does it matter?
Don't matter.
You know what I mean? As long as you're able to pay your way with this
Still be
music
yourself
shit,
too.
yeah, because it's just like a job,
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
So if you're making fucking minimum wage, and at the end of the month, dude, you only got $5 left in your pocket, you're not successful. You're not winning.
Yeah.
But if you're able to pay your house, pay your bills, get a car, still have money left over, money in the bank and shit, then you're successful.
Yeah. Straight up.
But
Right.
you know,
So, but that answer sounded like it took offense or like something to it. Like, I just think people probably wonder how come motherfucking Chicanos in Northern California don't fuck with more brothers in Northern California since it's such a motherfucking melting pot
Your
here.
proximity. Yeah. We're tied with them. Yeah.
Totally get it.
but they do though.
We do. Yeah.
I mean, it's always been there. I mean, there's
I'm
plenty of
saying
brothers
the
that
term on your
Blanco-
reasoning behind
Blanco
it.
did that shit with Blasta.
Weird.
right,
Acito did hella stuff with Jay Stalin.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
It happens all the time. That's not the issue. The issue is like they're doing it with brothers, but the whole conversation was, why aren't they blowing up?
Bands did all that shit with fucking CML.
Right.
Yeah.
Bands did that with CML. So how come they're not blowing up? But there's always been a stigma on Northern California, right? It's the hyphy movement, right? The hyphy movement only went so far. Mac Dre only went so far. But he was one of the hottest popping artists in Northern
Right.
California, but he was loved in Kansas,
Yeah.
fucking Texas and Florida. Even New York motherfuckers was bumping Mac Dre. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But was he a platinum selling artist? No. But he was one of the biggest artists that we've had out here, besides like MC Hammer. And we're not talking about MC Hammer and Too Short and E40, right? We're just talking about fucking Northern California artists,
Yeah.
right? But it was hard for people to get on. It was hard for Mac Dre to get on. It was damn near hard for fucking Too Short and E40 to get on.
Yeah.
But you couldn't deny the hustle, right? That's what the labels were looking at. They were looking at the hustle. They seen that they sold 100,000 units independent.
Yeah.
So they know if they put some money behind it, cool, they can quadruple their profit.
Also, success, like build your catalog. That's what Russell say all the time. That's what Larry June say all the time.
Right.
Right? Just keep stacking, just
Right.
drop that shit, or keep dropping that shit.
Right.
You know, that's where your success comes in.
Yeah.
Build that catalog.
And it's working.
Mhm.
It's working for a lot of artists in Northern California. But are they getting Grammys and shit? No. But is any Southern artist getting Grammys? You know what I mean? So I think John Diesel's argument was that Lefty Gunplay almost made it to the Super Bowl, and he got on fucking Kendrick Lamar's album, right? He got 4 words on Kendrick Lamar, which their argument is always going to be, well, you didn't get 4 words on Kendrick Lamar's album.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost an insult, right?
Yeah.
It's like, what was Kendrick Lamar thinking? Because did the motherfucker go to the studio and have a whole verse written and he just picked those 4 words?
Yeah.
Were those 4 words even together in the song, or he
Yeah.
just grabbed random words and put them together?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe he went in there just with those 4 words.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's low key crazy how, like, if we say anything about it, then we're just whining about shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying, about being hated on. But if they say they're being hated on, then it's nobody's hating on them,
Give a
Yeah.
fuck about somebody.
Nope.
because the numbers
That's
show
a
it.
chink in your
Right.
armor.
The numbers show it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Give a fuck about somebody's opinion out there. That's a chink in their armor, not mine. You know what I'm
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, that was a question he said. He was basically saying, what did we think about the John Diesel thing? What did you think about that, Bo?
I don't know. I thought he was trying to game up a little bit, and everybody has their own way of thinking and shit.
Yeah.
So he was like at the same, because he's basically giving us props at the same time. Like,
Yeah,
y'all got
yeah.
the swag, y'all got
Yeah,
the
that's-
lyrics, y'all got the, he's giving it to us like, you got all this, and why ain't you right here? That's what, in his eyes, that's what he's seeing.
Right. And I seen it like
we're on that path, but it's only we know that what we're doing.
Yeah.
So we going up, and it's just if they stay tuned, and they're gonna watch us keep going up.
Yeah.
But also he
Yeah.
doesn't know like the history. He doesn't know like we're already tapped in with different states, out of state, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, Washington, Oregon, there's homies in Kansas, right? Like Florida,
Yeah.
like you know what I mean, even in Mexico. I mean, thanks to NOR,
And
like
not just
you know what I mean?
homies, bro. Bro, I get
Right.
that. I get those Indiana and those Utah white dudes, and it's crazy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All the AWACS fans, they be tapping in, and it's lovely. All the Pyrex fans,
Right.
it's lovely. Man, I love that. And they what's cool about them is they like the shit that like is more emo type. You know what I'm saying? That the part where the stuff where homies are kind of not really fuck with. These dudes over here, they fuck with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's cool, like just for motherfuckers
how
to
music
appreciate that shit.
Yeah. And you also want to cater to your fan base, right? So
Yeah.
we always trying to cater to the fan base, the home team, right? That's what keeps food in people's mouths and money in their
Right.
pocket, right? So have this said, I think there's a big support base for homeboys in places like Utah, Washington, Arizona. Y'all ever think of linking up with homeboys like T Lokes, Trap Money P, or Lil J-Go, my bad.
Yeah. Try money pizza, homie.
We just did something a little dopey not too long ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 Letter Sav. And we supposed to go back out there too, because we went out there with X last year to Seattle.
Oh
Yeah.
Free him.
Oh yeah, Free X. Man, what's up, man? I'm gonna go with you next time.
Yeah.
We'll do it like we did. We'll do round 2 like we did.
He's waiting
fucking
for
all
a
those
date.
shit.
And they just hit me like, when you coming? I was like, man, I gotta figure it out, you know?
Let's
Yeah.
plan it, fool.
Yeah.
I'll go with you, man. Fuck it.
Airbnbs are cool out there too.
Yeah.
Dope. The Hook Mob said the problem today is oversaturation of music in general. There's so much out there, and it's hard for anyone to break out into the mainstream side of shit, no matter where they're from.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's true. There is oversaturation.
Yeah, but the,
Yeah.
But currently there's a conglomerate of y'all motherfuckers
Mhm.
making a place in hip hop, which to me is dope
Yeah.
because I'm from hip hop when it started.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm watching the journey, contributing if I can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's a kind of it's a double-edged thing, right? Because it's oversaturated, but that just means access to the market is broader, right? So there's like, yeah, it's oversaturated. There's hella heads in it, you know what I'm saying? But always the cream always floats to the top, right? So the fools in a specific genre are really like, okay, this fool goes crazy, are gonna float to the top. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well, that's why you got to be consistent, right? You got
That's
to stay.
consistent. That's
You,
what
you got to
consistency
stay
is.
ahead of the
Yeah.
curve, right? You got to stay. You got to be able to go cipher through all this trash, right, and be seen. You got to be the rose in the middle of a landfill,
Yeah.
right? So that way, the more shit you put out, the more people hear, the more they can't deny it. Just
Yeah.
like how they played your shit at the fights today,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Because so far in 2025, you've probably been one of the most consistent out. I know last year Rico was consistent like a
Yeah.
motherfucker. You know what I
Dropping,
mean? He's still
dropping.
dropping more shit.
Yep.
Shout out to him. But it's all about consistency, and people get noticed. Like, people notice Rico because he was putting shit out
Dropping.
left and right.
Dope shit.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel like he dropping an EP every month. I feel like.
Yeah.
Blood in the game.
Because he's about to drop Separate to Elevate.
And he
think like in like a
found
week and
this
a half.
he found this niche, right,
Yeah.
where he was able to connect the old school shit with his new shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have that nostalgia that kind of fucking draws you in, and then you listen to it, you're like, oh yeah, that motherfucker's he's saying some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hapdad said he was basically saying the North has better rappers, but sleeping on the sidelines, and the South is out marketing and going state to state. I mean, that's basically what he said. And
Some of us can get help from our parents in life, and some of us can't.
Gabriel said, "Patience. We getting millions of views now. It'll come. Just got to be patient and
Keep working.
raise up the next generations to be ready and solid.
Yeah.
And as long as
Real talk,
motherfuckers,
man. Shit.
and it's easy to crash out and go viral doing dumb shit,
Yeah.
right? It's harder to be solid and walk
Right.
a straight line and do what you're doing and come up, right? Because
Yeah.
it could be easy if we were sitting here just bashing motherfuckers all day and talking shit and
Yeah.
saying
It'd probably go.
We got two powerhouses like that too. The Babyface
Right.
Hood
oh
and
yeah,
then Young Iggs.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
As soon as they
sure.
come home, they going up
Yeah.
too. You know.
But we
Instant.
got a whole squad, right? So
Yeah,
and that's part
that
of the
is
whole
going up,
unity
yeah.
thing. So you got everybody fucking with everybody right now, and all it takes is one or two motherfuckers to blow. I mean, you
Yeah.
got bands out there putting in work, Rico putting out
Yeah.
work, Acito, right? All these fools, but you got all these motherfuckers that waiting to
GB.
come up. GB, fucking yeah,
Yeah.
like you got all these people that are the face right now, and that's all these other people only see, right? But we also have shit in the works, right?
Yeah, people
We got
can
you
rap with
coming
them
up.
too.
We
yeah.
got Destruct coming up.
Yeah.
Man, X Out
Seven
coming
Letter
up.
Sav,
Letter
dude.
Sav, yeah.
Yeah, Sav,
He's
stay going.
fucking-
Yeah, Sav.
I forgot.
hard.
I forgot. How could I forget Lazy Boy? Lazy Boy's out there
Oh,
popping
man.
this shit. You know what I mean?
Boy,
But
stage.
we got a whole bunch of
Mhm.
shit. There's a whole bunch of music that I've heard that is not out yet. That it's like, oh shit. When motherfuckers hear this shit, it's gonna be
Yeah.
undeniable.
Yeah.
right?
Hey,
Yeah.
when the GB record could drop?
Oh, he just dropped one. If you're hearing this, that whole thing went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's an album called If You're Hearing This. He just dropped it. That motherfucker's tight.
No, with you.
Oh, the one with me, June. As soon as he gets off parole, man.
Woo.
Fuck
As
yeah.
soon as he gets off parole, we dropping.
Chris McDaniel saying we send our love and respects from Santa Rosa. You guys are built for this.
Dope.
Right on.
Right.
Appreciate
I
it.
gotta get out of here. Y'all take the
Me
seat.
too. I gotta get out too.
All right. Well then, shit. If that's what y'all want to do,
What?
we can just close it out.
Yeah, we'll just
you know?
close it out. Yeah.
But
We
yeah, this is
appreciate
just
y'all.
a quick.
It was a
This
test drive at the
this
new
is-
spot.
yeah, this was just a quick
Man,
quick
I
live
got
for the new spot.
responsibilities tomorrow.
You ain't got no
I'm fairly good at
responsibilities.
that.
Hey, Gabriel said, BFD, you're a legend, bro. Don't look at immediate gratification. You're a stepping stone when the next generation make it big.
Appreciate you.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And man, we got a whole bunch of comments, man. We can't
Oh,
want to go through them. But what's
Appreciate
up,
y'all
John
tapping
Keefe?
in.
What up, Jose?
Shaggy.
HCB Chemistry,
What's up?
what up? Timo, hey, what's good with it? Irony Fisticuffs, saludos. All y'all, man. But we about to be up out of here, man. Anyway, this is a new spot, man. We're going to have a whole lot of shit. We got
Yes,
a
sir.
bunch of interviews coming.
Feel like the ESPN table.
Bunch more lives.
Higher chairs.
We're going to get bigger, taller chairs for sure. But, man, we appreciate y'all. No Paperwork
Yeah.
Podcast,
Yeah.
man.
baby.
We in the building.
Yes.
Hey, we ain't going nowhere, man. So
Yeah.
all you motherfuckers, that's
Jacking
it. We
for life,
couldn't
man.
do
Our bad
shit.
for the small
We
break.
ain't doing
right back,
nothing.
though.
Man, All-Star Criminal, Jacking for Life,
Word.
man.
Sir.
Shit. No
Working.
Paperwork Podcast.
In the motherfucking
Shout out to Dope Flavors and Joe Bob. Is that broke? Where you at?